In 2012, I did a series called Nice Guys about how it is true that nice guys finish last. And well, it's 2013 now, and I've kind of changed my mind a little bit. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still agree with all of the things that I said. And if you want to, go check out the playlist. It's called Nice Guys, and just look at some of those videos because I still stand by all of those things I've said. The only real difference is that, well, this is kind of an addendum to that, because now, I've had a little bit more to life experience, and I've finally realized something, which is that life really isn't a game. It's not about losing or winning. I mean, I guess finishing last, that depends on your perspective of what it means to finish first. And there are general terms defining masculinity and whatnot in our society, which is how we ended up with the phrase "nice guys finish last." But in my personal experience, yes, it kind of sucks to know that I'm 22 years old and I've never been on a date. My 23rd birthday is like less than 2 months away, and still never been on a single date in my life. And yet there are all these other complete total fucking jackasses who always just seem to have 5 different girls on their arm at once. There's a little bit of jealousy there, but at the same time, I take some great comfort in the fact of knowing that I'm not wasting my time with anybody. Would I rather have a girl in my arms? Yes, no doubt about it. But at the same time, I don't believe in bullshitting around. I don't like wasting my time. And it's good to know that I'm not with the wrong person, at least. I mean, it's taking way longer than I wanted to, but at the same time, yes, I'm 22 years old and I've never been on a date, but at the same time, I'm only 22 years old. There's some woman who's like 113 or something out there. I mean, it's not like I got 100 years to live. It's not like I've got to find somebody right now. And for me, a lot of times when people say nice guys finish last, well, the jackasses, they aren't really having long relationships. They're just having sex with a bunch of different chicks, which, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't hate that. But for me, it's, sex isn't the most important thing. Don't get me wrong, my body craves it. Every ounce of my being wants that pussy. But, it's not what's the most important to me. I mean, I've had opportunities to have sex before, which I have turned down. Because for me, I just decided that there are so many risks that come along with sex, STDs and venereal diseases. And, of course, the risk of pregnancy. I am not ready to be a dad, especially not to my own kid. I mean, I do not want to raise myself. Fuck that shit. I just decided that I would rather wait until I found the right person, that somebody that was worth taking all those risks for. And so for me, I don't really feel like I'm losing anything. I mean, it's a choice that I made, and yes, on the one hand, it feels like I'm suffering for it, but on the other hand, it could be much worse if I had it the other way around. I mean, I like my me time. I like being able to be alone and just sit in my house in my underwear playing Madden while watching anime on YouTube. I mean, that's some fun ass shit. That's what I call a damn good weekend. And so basically, do nice guys finish last? No, not really. I mean, I think with the way that the society that has been created, the mentality that we've been forced to have, a guy who doesn't get laid on a regular basis is supposed to think of themselves as a total loser, because, life's about going out, having fun, getting your dick up in it. But for me personally, I just can't feel that way anymore. I live the best life that I am capable of living with what is available to me, and unfortunately right now there's just not a lot of really great girls out there available to me. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are plenty of nice women out there, but none of them really that fit me. I mean, for me, I think the most important thing about having a girlfriend is that she feels the same about you that you do about her. And the one thing that all my experiences have taught me is to never give more effort to somebody than they are willing to give to you. Which is why I've become so, I guess you could say, effortless. I'm not even really trying anymore. I just don't care right now. But it doesn't, would I like to find love? Yes. It would be nice to have somebody to fall asleep with. But for now, who gives a shit? I mean, I've got plenty of other things to keep me I can't find a good word for it. Entertained, I guess, is the best way to say it. So, yeah. Between, I guess, lonely nights where I can distract myself with all the fun stuff I do love, or lonely nights with somebody who doesn't appreciate me and wondering why I'm wasting my time, you know, I guess I'll take this one. I kind of forgot what I was gonna say here, but fuck it. I've got like $60 left in my monthly budget and all my bills have been paid, so I get to order pizza like 3 more times this month. I'm proud of myself. You know what? If I had a girlfriend, those $60 would have been gone 2 weeks ago, before I had all my bills paid. So yeah, think about that. I'm saving a shit ton of money on anniversary gifts and dates and all that other crap. I'm kind of happy about that. I like money. I mean, it's not the most important thing in the world, but if you don't have it, life isn't as much fun. Let's be honest there. They say money can't buy happiness. Bullshit. Because money can buy a ton of shit that makes you very happy.